last Breakfast Club interview that hit 1 million. It's only been like 2 weeks, though, or a week, whatever. Anyway, okay. I was watching this shit this morning on my phone. It was so interesting. So I'm going to watch about the first 15 minutes of it, and I'm going to stop it and I'm going to talk, and I'm going to stop it and I'm going to talk, and then we got some other shit to talk about. Okay? Here we go.
Ass up.
Just here blessed.
But you really are an icon living.
Stage and want to get on and talk hit. You know what I'm saying? Besides that, he got it on his own.
I'm going to skip through some of the boring parts, like no disrespect. Like, I'm glad for him and his son, but not much to talk about with that.
Young Miami and Ashanti.
Yes, I knew I wanted.
That's not fair.
Yeah.
You guys go straight.
Hey yo, it's just like running a race with your pops. You know what I'm saying?
So everybody want to know how the fuck. Let's be honest. I'm gonna always just talk real. How the fuck do he be long dicking Young Miami, got her working for him, and still be able to fuck hella other hoes? Diddy's that nigga. Now I've been telling y'all. It's something called billionaire privileges, okay? Now, that's why I keep telling with this high value man shit. Listen, Diddy's a high value man. So everything y'all been hearing niggas talking theory, Diddy's executing it, and he don't give a fuck. And by the way, I was listening to this interview, and he ain't just want to say that because they try to flip a question on him, and I hope I get to it. They try to flip the question on him. So if you don't know, Diddy allegedly, I'm going to just say allegedly. I'm going to be very careful about this because I don't want 50 on my ass. Diddy might be fornicating with. Usually I say pipe the fuck down, but I'm going to just say fornicating with 50's baby mom, 3 bitches from Instagram, okay? Wait. I have a list of the chicks he's fucking like. He's fucking I believe 15 girls. You know what I mean? And Young Miami. She's just on the roster. Now, granted, she may not be at the top of the roster. You know what I mean? Like, she's getting some gifts. She got a Maybach this and third, but what the fuck is a Maybach? What the fuck is a $250,000 car to a nigga worth billions? You know what I mean? It's nothing. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, go get something from the fucking drive-thru menu, right? So Diddy's doing his thing, and his new thing, which he said is so ironic. We as men, and maybe I shouldn't preemptively get into it. Maybe I should let him say it, then jump in and say, yeah, let me do that. Because I like this was for y'all to hear Diddy. And you know me, I'm the cutoff king. Fuck that. Here we go.
Ashanti, before Ashanti was like,
here we go.
That music and art could, you know what I'm saying, give you a chance to speak your mind when it comes to the love territory. And, after I seen Irv do his thing, and I was just thinking, I was like, sis may want to,
Diddy's petty.
Just, express herself on this song,
Oh, so it's kind of like a rebuttal to the stuff Irv was saying, is what?
Yeah, like we talk about whatever's going through our lives, and Irv is my man, and that's I know Ashanti before. Ashanti was 14, and I just felt like with the music, I'm trying to get real truth out the music. So
Diddy capping like a motherfucker. And by the way, salute to Charlamagne, did a great job of trying to keep him honest. Because Diddy's such a media trained nigga, he will talk circles around you. And trust me, Diddy finessed the whole fucking interview. Okay? Now, first and foremost, let me just call out some of the caps and let me just speak very clearly. Diddy has a song with Young Miami who is fucking, and also Ashanti. The reason why he put on Ashanti on the song is not just let's get everybody's truth out. Diddy's still mad at Irv Gotti from back in the day. Older people might know this. Go Google it if you don't know. Irv Gotti had motherfucking J-Lo, which was his longtime fling, on Ain't It Funny. You feel me? Like, that's him getting back at Irv Gotti, nigga, from 20 years ago. This is a petty nigga. When you a billionaire, every billionaire is petty, I believe. You know what I mean? So he's going to talk about, oh, nah, she's just a rebuttal. Yeah, all right, nigga. Fuck all that rebuttal shit, nigga. You trying to make sure you get your lick back after that nigga played with your girl. So now when you see he's coming out talking about, oh yeah, me and her had a relationship, we were fucking around type shit, I bet, let me put her on the song just like how you put my chick on the song 20 years ago. Fuck it. Tit for tat. That's exactly what happened, nigga. You get me? Somebody said, oh, that at least the J-Lo song's a hit. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Let's keep listening, though. I'm going to try to fast forward through this shit because it's kind of long.
So, I was calling different people that I want to move on. I don't go out without a fight. I'm like, experience an ego death when it's somebody that you like, nah, we gonna make it through anything, you know what I'm saying? But then when it's over, and then it's over. Like when something's really, really over with a woman, it's over, and you gotta move on. And so I really had to learn that in my life. I didn't want to move on.
By the way, you talk about Cassie. We all know that, like, yo, Diddy was slanging some type of cock on Cassie, like, She shaved half her head. You know what I mean? She was believing she gonna get a music career. Come on, man. Diddy was probably giving her smoke and mirrors. Now, Diddy's a good guy, but you know what I mean? Nigga gonna be a nigga. You know what I mean? This interview only proved to me that you don't necessarily get wiser with age. You just get more money with age to really do what you really want to do. Because Diddy 52 and Diddy acting like he's 17, my nigga. He don't give a fuck.
Without a fight, I'm like, crazy boyfriend.
But even after they married and got kids and everything.
By the way, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Self-care is very important, but when you're a billionaire, it's a different self-care. This nigga Diddy got basically, if you don't know, Diddy 52, his hairline is sturdy, nigga. His hairline is sturdy, nigga. I don't know if he got that, like, you know, transformation like, you know, Floyd got. You know what I mean? Like, I remember in the quarantine, remember when niggas' barbers couldn't see them? Remember when Khaled posted a picture of himself? That nigga was all gray. Diddy posted a picture of himself too, all gray. These niggas have lost all the gray hair. Their hairlines are perfect. It just goes to show you, listen, man, fuck all this age and shit. When you rich, just reverse time.
Kendrick or Nas, but as an artist, artistically telling my truth, you know what I'm saying, whether it's through love or getting money or whatever it is, it's going to like ring true, you know?
What accountability do you take in that coming to an end?
Me? I mean, everything. I was just like, you know, I just, you know, I just wasn't, I never been a good boyfriend. You know what I'm saying?
Are you a whore?
And that's why, no, I'm single, you know, and I'm honest now. But I was like, I would always be, you know, lying or seeing it. But then the internet just went so crazy, you know, and I definitely was like a cheater.
Were you an insecure boyfriend?
Okay.
Huh?
Were you an insecure?
No,
boyfriend?
I wasn't insecure. I was just wanting my cake and eat
many
it too.
options.
I just wanted it all. I was just a Scorpio.
And you don't want those women to
with
do
a lot
other
of money,
things.
huh?
And you don't want those women to do other things. I think a lot of guys have that where they're like, I want to, you know, be together, be with you, treat you like my woman, have you not do other things, but I'm gonna do other things.
Yeah, I mean, before I just wanted to have a girlfriend and just have maybe some girls on the side. You know what I'm saying? Just to have, you know what I'm saying. But I had wanted my previous relation. I wanted it to just be like that. You know.
No way. Yo, you know I looked up in the chat and all I saw was facts. Yo, I looked up in the chat. Yo, y'all niggas fucked up for that. I looked up in the chat and all I saw was facts. Yo, then I look up in the chat again, a nigga said, yo, he's spitting. I'm like, yo, I'm killing this bitch. Let me keep going. Y'all niggas couldn't hear me for the last like 5 minutes. Okay. I'm gonna play back a little bit. Drill, don't even put that part up on YouTube. I'm tired of them calling me Mutademics, all right? I'm gonna keep my mic on. Here we go.
Just a Scorpio.
And you don't want those women to
with
do
a lot
other
of money,
things.
huh?
And you don't want those women to do it.
Went so crazy, you know, and
Okay, let me set this up again. Diddy is 52 years old. I keep telling y'all. Again, I don't think, women like to say as men age, they age in maturity. And not only in maturity, they want to settle down. It's not in men's nature to want to settle down, especially if you have a lot of resources, okay? Usually men with a lot of resources, you want to spread. You know what I mean? Whether it's like, spread their seeds in terms of having a bunch of kids or, just try to, and I'm trying to make it sound civilized, just spread their reach in whatever type of way. You know what I mean? Diddy's 52. He's operating like he's 17. I keep telling y'all the renaissance happening now is that these guys could just say what they want to say. You get me? And Elite Chopping, these other guys, they're saying it. You know what I mean? Like, guys used to be, lying to women. I've lied to women. Everybody's lied to women. And then you get caught. You get your shit broke. You get caught. They bring in a divorce court. They take everything you got. And I think men are just realizing, especially with this birth of, just men. And this is why you see the Fresh and Fit's popular, the Kevin Samuels, the Andrew Tates, where they don't feel so alone. You ever talk to a chick and you tell her some shit about the reality of how men act, and they look at you and be like, ew, nah, that's just you that act like that. I know mad niggas that don't do that. That's disgusting. You're a weirdo. And they'll shame you for it. That's just reality. Men, we live in shame. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Diddy not saying nothing that every nigga don't want to do. I'll say the difference, he's at the point where he could admit it. And also, here's the thing. He has the resources where he could actually finance it. You get me? So, again, you see Diddy has Young Miami on his roster. And she's just a chick on his roster. Yo, Diddy's fucking like 15 girls. Like, Diddy's collecting these chicks like infinity stones, bro. He's just smashing them left, right, and center. You get me? Diddy's turning up so crazy. Diddy's fucking his son's girls. Like, yo, Diddy's a demon. Like, Diddy is smashing everything. You get what I mean? So it's one of those type of things where, like, you got to understand. And Diddy's proof, he's a social proof of this, where Diddy's 52, and the older he's gotten, the more honest he's gotten. He's just not giving a fuck anymore. He's saying it. I'm just single. I'm doing what I want. So anyway, I'm going to keep playing some of his words.
And I definitely was like a cheater.
Were you insecure?
Okay.
Huh?
Were you insecure?
By the way, if y'all don't realize, that is the remedy for niggas who were serial cheaters. Bro, instead of like keep getting in a relationship with women, and by the way, there's going to be a fallout of this, because here's a problem too. I'm gonna put some points to the forefront. Men like Diddy are rare. Celebrities are rare. All the women want niggas like Diddy and celebrities. They all want the same niggas. They all want a nigga that's making millions. They all want these type of niggas that have the leverage to basically look at them and be like, well, I'm not doing relationships. I'm gonna have one main girl who I probably want to confide in and, like, probably be there. Sometimes you need that woman in your corner. But other than that, I'm definitely not gonna be just like, yo, y'all chicks gonna have to solo squad this dick. Like, this dick is gonna be passed around in this motherfucker. That's just how it goes. You get what I mean? And the fallout of it is gonna be once most women who are going for guys like this realize that's what it is, they're gonna either become more tolerant or they're gonna have to lower their standards. You're gonna have to stop going for these celebrities and ball players and shit like that. You get what I mean? Like, it is what it is.
insecure?
No, I wasn't insecure. I was just wanting my cake and eat it too. I just wanted it all. I was just a Scorpio.
And you don't want those women to
with
do
a lot
other
of money,
things.
huh?
And you don't want those women to do other things. I think a lot of guys have that where they're like, I want to, be together, be with you, treat you like my woman, have you not do other things, but I'm gonna do other things.
Yeah, I mean, before I just want.
Hey, Diddy, don't let Angela Yee make you feel embarrassed, my nigga. You're a fucking billionaire, brother. Big Billy, nigga. Just tell her the facts. Yes, I don't want my chicks fucking no other nigga. And yes, I could slang dick on other chicks. I'm sorry. That's just how it goes. Otherwise, why the fuck is you messing with a billionaire? Go mess with Joe Schmo from Walmart, nigga. You want a fucking billionaire, this what comes with it. That's what it is, bro.
Wanted to have a girlfriend and just have maybe some girls on the side. You know what I'm saying?
That's every nigga. That's why, as much as people trash, fresh, and fit, they be spitting some truth, bro. Niggas want one girlfriend. Like that, you gotta talk to her and deal with her emotionally, and then they want to slang dick on a whole bunch of chicks on the side. Now, if every chick is smart, your goal should be find a nigga who y'all all want the same niggas anyway. Be wifey for the nigga you're fucking. Don't be the side chick, or at least have a plan to become the main chick. Otherwise, you just give them the pussy for free. That's just how it goes.
Just to have, you know what I'm saying? But I had wanted my previous relation. I wanted it to just be like that, and I had a lot of growing up to do, you know what I'm saying? Even if I was older, I had the way I was seeing it, I wasn't seeing it right. You can't play with somebody's life. You can't play with somebody's heart.
Have you grown up? You said you needed to grow up. Have you grown up? So if when you get into that situation again, you won't be the same Diddy as.
Yeah, I won't be in that situation because I'm just fair and I'm honest. You know what I'm saying? I'm single and I'm able to do whatever I want to do in my life. You single and you able to do whatever you want to do in your life because that's the season.
He don't believe that. I know that nigga rich, but trust me, I buy you a Maybach, that pussy need to be on hold, nigga, until I come back. When I'm done fucking with these other hoes, that pussy better be unpenetrated. Let's keep it 100. I bought you a Maybach. You feel me? It's like, listen, when a nigga start buying gifts, it's like an investment, nigga. We're paying our mortgage, brother. Listen, we not trying to have a bunch of bum ass niggas squatting on our property, nigga. When I mean property, I mean it obviously not in the ownership sense, but I just mean, we're investing into that woman, and we don't expect her to be giving that shit out to other bunch of niggas for free. You get me? Or else you feel like the bozo. That's just what it is. It's like niggas. It's the reason why niggas don't wife the hoes. If everybody get the pussy for free, like I always, there was a chick, right? Like I'm talking to her. I'm waiting. This is I'm young. I'm waiting for like 2 months for the pussy, bro. I run into my niggas. Like, niggas I don't hang out with all the time. I bring her name up, and niggas be like, oh, shit, shorty. Be like, oh, so-and-so hit and so-and-so hit. I said, oh, word? I said, damn, when was that? So, yeah, that was last year, though. That's before you. I said, oh, damn. Because I ain't gonna lie, though. He fucked her after a party. I said, what you mean? He's like, yeah, he met her in the party. She was going crazy in there. Yeah, she fucked that nigga right after that shit. I said, no fucking way. Nigga, when I get to find out the stories of everybody who fucked her, everybody fucked the first night. Nigga, I felt like a clown. Nigga, I'm over here waiting for the shit everybody just got the first night. Nigga, I would never listen, let me tell you this. I always said, most of my successful relationships, I fuck on the first night. If I ain't fucking on the first night, you better have never fucked no nigga on the first night ever. Because I never let a nigga have a one-up on me. Let's be honest. Like, it feels insecure for us men to say we have egos, but let's keep it real. The girl who I'm going to call mine, I would love to say she sees something in me that is superior to every other man on this planet. She sees something special in me. So if she saw something special in the nigga who she fucked after the party, but she can't see the same shit in me, and she waiting for 2 months trying to figure it out, fuck no, nigga. If you was, let me tell you this. And by the way, I have nothing wrong with if a chick fucks on the first night. My whole thing is, I'm not wifing no chick who gotta see, like, nigga, it's either I'm the one or not. I've always said a lot of times women would be like, niggas don't know what they want. No, niggas know what they want. They're just gonna lie to you. So you don't know what they want. You get what I mean? But women know what they want too. So like, if you are that decisive that you'll fuck any nigga on the first night, and maybe you went out with him or maybe just wanted to do it because you wanted to do it, don't let me wait and then expect me to wife. I'm not the fucking clown of the whole posse. Okay? I don't have a fucking painted face and a fucking red nose. The hell no. Anyway, let's keep going.
And I'm in. So instead of lying about it, hurting somebody about it, hey, want to go to Italy?
Carisha say y'all go together real bad.
Bad.
But she also says she's single, so.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Carisha's single. I'm single, and
It's working for you.
No. I'm saying she's one of my best friends.
Mm-hmm.
This girl is one of the. I'm so blessed to have met this human being. You know what I'm saying? Just the way she makes me laugh, the way she just rides with me, and you know what I'm saying, the support without it having to be, oh, this is my girl or this is this situation. You know what I'm saying?
This interview is so funny because I just realized that Diddy has been on this earth, been through probably hundreds, if not thousands of women, had so much more experience more than you and me. And even at the fucking age of 52, he's still figuring this shit out. The nigga think just like you and me, brother. So that's just to let anybody know, you in high school, you in college, you just got out of college, you trying to figure it out. Don't think that these niggas really got it figured out. Diddy just hit 52 saying, well, I always wanted to fuck other girls and have a main girl. I'm just going to stop calling it a relationship and I'm going to just tell them the truth. It took him till 52. 50 fucking 2 to figure that out. You get what I mean? Don't feel bad about whatever situation you got going on or if you made mistakes. These niggas just figuring this shit out now.
Has been a real friend. And you don't get, you don't find best friends later on in life. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And so she's one of my best friends, and that's really the definition for it. That's my shorty Wop. She always gonna be laced, always gonna be hot, smiling.
I love seeing your dynamics on Carisha Please. I was like, look at Diddy acting like a little shy.
He blushing now.
Kind of.
Somebody says, you're insecure, man. Stop looking for validation through other men to make moves. No, that's not what I'm trying to say, brother. I'm not looking for validation through Diddy. I'm trying to tell y'all, in reality, a lot of times men are shamed to think that if you think a particular way is because you're immature. You've never heard that before? Oh, no, you're going to grow out of it. Oh, no, that's what you want to do? Because what men desire is shamed in society. We're actually socialized to be bitch-made niggas who literally, live in this world of monogamy and also, everybody got to get married. Despite if it's, profitable or not profitable, but if it's a situation that's even fit for you, whether personally, financially, or otherwise. I'm just trying to say, there are, Diddy's an example. He's proof that, listen, this isn't just about maturation. Bro, some dudes, and I'm not saying if your shit is monogamy, that's cool. But there's some niggas that's just not what it is. And I don't think it should be shamed either way. So, you know what I mean? If you want to be the person that go get married to one chick and happily ever after, congrats. If it makes you happy, cool. But there's a bunch of other dudes who literally, and it's usually, I'm going to be honest with you, it's usually the dudes with a lot of money. The dudes with a lot of money and fame who have access to a lot of women, and you know that saying, niggas are only as loyal as their options. Those dudes usually want more than, one woman for life. And what happens is they shame you into just accepting that, no, I should only do this. And I think it just goes to show, even a nigga at Diddy's age, he's still battling with figuring out his actual, how he is as a person, his needs and his urges, and trying to figure out how to not do recurring situations like I adopted this whole, I'm trying to be truthful, just tell the truth, even if it hurts a person now, because I've seen how these people get hurt or quote unquote get hurt, even though when women get hurt, all she do is break your shit. So I don't even know who's hurt, her or your pockets, one of them. But you try to mitigate that type of situation rather than the lying, the sneaking around, bro, it's just an easier life to live. That's just my opinion, but we can keep listening to you.
Nervous to answer questions, not knowing what to say. I think that's a good thing, though.
Yeah. It's like I'm saying I'm not monogamous, but I'm not ready for, for my soul to be snatched. I'm not trying to be a player. I'm not trying to be like a pimp or nothing like that. I'm just, I think dating is important when you're going through something and you're not really ready to be in a relationship and it's getting to an important time, just taking the time to get to know people. I could have had people that I took the time with to date that I could have been in a relationship with and then broke up with somebody else. But now we dated, we had fun, we saw it didn't feel right. You know what I'm saying? It didn't last the test of time. So I mean, that's my world. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not taking away from any man that's in love or any people that want to be married or want to, you know, say they monogamous, but they not. I'm just telling the truth.
But listen, real quick.
Do you want to get married? Because I heard you say
no. I don't want to get married.
You don't want to get married?
No, I don't want to get married, but I would have a ceremony that'll be better.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Diddy sounds a lot like me. You know when I tell chicks that, I want to get married, they'd be like, you grow out of it. No, shorty. The fuck? I'm rich. Why the hell would I want to get married?
Better for a wedding for my wife.
You just want to have a party.
Yeah, you want to have a party.
Just a party. Is this a party? Is this a Diddy party?
Nah, because if it would be like a celebration and a ceremony. It would be a
celebration of what though?
A celebration of our love.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we just do it different, King. It's all good.
I was gonna say
it'd be
that.
a celebration of my love, and she would probably get, $500 million.
And see, that's what I was gonna say, right?
Cap. He ain't giving no chick no $500 million. You crazy as hell. Diddy got 6 fucking kids. You think his kid's gonna sit there and let that nigga give away $500 million to some chick who just sucked him up good? Fuck no. Hell to the no. That's the dream he's selling for the next chick who about to join his harem. Listen, Diddy. Like, there's so many rappers, I'm cool with a lot of these dudes, you know what I mean? They confide in me, so, and we all, have similar situations, because, this is what most people don't know. A lot of these dudes who even have, what Diddy's saying, I know niggas with relationships y'all see on Instagram all the time, their girl knows that nigga flies girl out, they'll all be in the same house, cooling. They know what it is. So, you know what I mean? So, again, this is not some out of the ordinary shit. It's bruh, that's kind of like the way of at least entertainment, or at least entertainers.
Right? Yeah, woman, she ain't got to get it when she leaves, baby. I want you to get it when you're here.
But see, that's what I mean, right?
I guess the point I was trying to say, all these niggas got a harem. Let me just let you know that, okay? And to keep it real, if you're a woman, I would say this. If you yearn to fuck with niggas with blue checks, if you yearn to fuck with rappers, you yearn to fuck with ball players, you yearn to fuck with these type of guys, make sure you're the wifey. Make sure you're the one, I wouldn't say don't use kids as leverage, because using kids as leverage, you could turn out to be Gilbert Arenas' baby mama, and shit could get real sticky for you, okay? Don't use that as leverage, but definitely, you want to be the chick who's the main. You get what I mean? For example, I believe Carisha's the main. She's getting the nice gifts. She's also probably benefiting other ways. These other girls, the only time you see them is the reflection off of Diddy's sunglasses. You know what I mean? Because they're getting piped out late night. They might be in the studio thinking they're in the vibes, but they get nothing out of it. You get what I mean? What are they gonna do? Just go back home and just talk to their girlfriends about how Diddy fucked them? That's all they get out of it. You know what I mean? Maybe a little bag here and there, but Diddy's a fucking billionaire.
You feel me?
If a woman's dating you, you're doing things for her that she's never had done before. You're taking them to Italy, you're buying them crazy cars. You can imagine how she might think, he really likes me. But that's just your lifestyle. That's easy for you.
Nah, I really like him if I'm taking to Italy and buying him a car. Nah, I didn't say
okay.
I don't say I ain't really like somebody, man.
I don't.
You know what I'm saying?
Time is precious. Time is precious.
I'm saying,
you don't believe in marriage.
No, I'm saying.
Listen, man, I'm giving you out the cold hard truth, man. Most rappers have a harem of at least 4 chicks, okay? Now, usually those niggas, they have a main girl too. So you have your main girl and 4 other girls, okay? And they all got to service the penis, and hopefully, hopefully you're being truthful to them, and hopefully, you know what I mean, they're all in one accord, you know what I mean? That's just how it go, bro. I know y'all might be like, I don't know listen, maybe in rural America where you live at, but these niggas live a very different lifestyle of a lot of power, a lot of fame, and unfortunately, women, they will sacrifice things to be among that. You get what I mean? And this will come with it.
I just, and then it's right now, I just want to be single, and I just want to have different experiences, right. And I want to take my time with my love life and my heart, and not. Yo,
this is crazy that Diddy's 52 and saying this. I want to be single. I want to take my time. I ain't gonna lie to you. My mama didn't even. Once my mama hit 50, well, really, she was over here working 3 jobs. My mama stopped dating, bro. She just gave up on niggas, man. She was just let me just raise these kids. Hopefully they turn out to something. Fuck it, man. Diddy's out here, this nigga he's on the scene.
Have to be doing it for the gram, you know what I'm saying? And if I like you, I'm going to treat you the best. I ain't got no time to be cheap, baby. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't got no time to play. You know, so if I like you and we like, I need you to be happy every second of the day.
Damn.
Yeah.
Women are liking this talk.
Yeah, I don't want to stay on this, but how you gonna just give up the $500 million though? Why did he just get the half a billion like that?
You know why? Because you can't take it with you, and it's also a lot of stress.
That nigga got 6 kids. You're right. You can't take it with you, but them 6 kids need it. You got a lot of other people and a lot of other family members. Like Diddy, there's been a lot of trauma that's been in your life and people around you. You got Biggie's family. You got a lot of people. Like, you're not just giving that to a chick who just gave you some gawk 3,000, my nigga. Let's keep it 100. You're not giving her $500 million while, like, other people, you know what I mean, are saying, what the fuck? I only got $2 million out of the will, and you gave this chick, like, fucking $500 million because she fucking sucked you into a heart attack? Fuck no.
That sometimes people have to put up with digesting this. You know what I'm saying? So you might as well, you know, be mad in a Maybach.
Now let me ask you this.
I gotta call some of my homegirls.
I saw you posting. By the way, your daughters are all absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Great job with all your kids.
Congratulations on that kid.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So when it comes to them dating,
Yes.
it feels like they're that age. Like, what advice do you give your daughters now when it comes to dating?
I told my daughters straight up, I said,
Hey, and herein lies the truth that nobody wants to admit. The lifestyle that he's talking about ain't for everybody. He butchered this question because they try to flip it on him to say, yo, well, if that's how you rocking and you got like multiple girls, you got some beautiful daughters. What do you want them to do when they enter the dating market? It fucked him up. He should have just said, I would tell him don't go for a nigga like me. They already rich because I'm their daddy. I'm going to get a mad bread. They're going to be straight. Now, I'm going to also program them, or you can't really program kids, but like I'm going to try to educate them that they should probably go for a guy who is not in entertainment, not of a certain level, because you probably won't find people who are going to be loyal. If they value loyalty, if they value monogamous relationships, I would tell them to find an average, decent guy who isn't in the entertainment field, who don't got a blue check, who don't have these other things that usually would make that type of guy want to have a harem of women. That's what he should have said, but this is what he said.
check this out. Dad is like your best friend. I know what all of these guys want to really, really do. I'm going to school y'all to all the truth. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all see your daddy's a Rolling Stone, and I love y'all. This is just me, right?
Does that work? And I know I'm cutting off a lot, but I'm just having a conversation with y'all. Does that work? I've always heard that, like, women, and I don't have kids, so like I'm asking for the people who have kids. I always heard that women look at their father, and if they see their father just going through women, they look for a little bit of validation in their father too, and they also, not on some some Oedipus complex type of stuff. Like, they want a guy that would have certain qualities of their father, and if they see their father is just a nigga who's running through a ton of women, they might be almost in belief or kind of almost raised to think that that's the type of guy they should be with. And obviously, he wouldn't want, like, he's dancing around it, but he wouldn't want his daughters to be a side chick for no nigga. Let's be honest. Like, even me, right? Like, I don't have no daughters, but shit, if I had a daughter, shit, I would tell my daughter, listen, man, I got you a nice trust fund right here. You gonna be a millionaire. You gonna be straight, baby girl. You gonna be buying Birkins, Chanel, everything. These things gonna be mad. You're gonna be good, queen. But now, when it gets to your dating life, I can't tell you what to do. But let me tell you what I believe you should do. You need to go find a dude like motherfucking how Nicki Minaj found Kenneth Perry. Not saying a guy of that ilk because he's a gangbanger or whatever else people say about him. But find a nigga that needs you. When that nigga need you, I guarantee you won't catch that nigga doing no bullshit. That you think that nigga don't want to push that fucking S-class, that fucking Urus that you gonna be having? Yeah, women gotta learn to start dating down. You want to keep these niggas in check? Date down. That's why niggas like Diddy date down. You don't see Diddy trying to get with Oprah. Not like Oprah is the baddest, right? But you don't see Diddy, like, Diddy realized some of the things he want ain't gonna be working on the women of his. He's not dating Hollywood. Diddy's catching these chicks off Instagram like his sons. Yo, Diddy and his sons are probably on the same For You page hitting up chicks, bro. Real talk. Nigga, Diddy's fucking some chick that my man's who's a scammer. He's not my man's really. He fucking the same chick with Diddy. Diddy's a whole billionaire. You get what I mean? So it's like Diddy's fucking some chicks that, bro, these chicks look at Diddy like, you know what $1 billion, like first of all, they look at $1 million like it's the most amount of money on earth. $1 billion? What? So it's like, I would tell, and again, I don't got daughters, I would tell my daughter, right? And it's only my daughter. I can't tell you, I would tell y'all daughters. My daughter gonna be made. She gonna have what daddy have. You feel me? So she shouldn't be, I would tell her, the type of guy you should be trying to get, and I would have to, it's almost reverse programming because women usually want a dude more successful than them. I have to educate them that they realize there is probably no upside for you when you're successful already to keep going after a successful dude. You gotta find a nigga who's gonna be a good father, possible good husband, a guy who is gonna be responsible, a guy who's gonna be polite, a guy who's gonna be there, a guy who's gonna value your feelings, because now we all know that money ain't really what gets women happy for the most part. It's usually, you know, all these other things intangible. Find that guy. That's the only advice I would give. But Diddy, I think that's how he should have answered it, but I can't tell the nigga how to answer it. This is how he did it.
Right now, you know? And but when it come time to start dating, I'm gonna give you all of the tricks of the trade, you know, and but I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you give it away, it ain't worth as much. It ain't worth. Y'all got.
And that's him halfway trying to say what I'm saying. Because every girl he's smashing right now off the gram, they're giving it away for little or none. You get what I mean? Like, relatively speaking. And the advice he would give to his daughter is the advice that the women he's smashing are not following. So, you know what I mean? It's always like, you know, listen, you live one lifestyle, but your daughter, you want to be having a whole different experience, because a lot of times the women you're dealing with, there's a lot of dynamics there to play with. So, anyway.
Gotta wait and take your time, and that's like the conversation, to treat yourself like queens and don't do nothing without coming and talk to me.
Now what did they say? Dad, we love you, Dad, but we see what you do and we kind of want to follow.
Yo, look at this chick's face in the corner right here. She looks so worried. She looks so worried. She looks so concerned. God damn it. She like, yo, damn, man. These people are doomed. Anyway, let me keep going.
You because you are idol and we look up to you.
I definitely told them, do not follow me. You know what I'm saying? At this point in your life, do not follow.
Does that work, chat? And I know I'm cutting it off a lot, but, you know, this is why we stream. You can watch this thing on YouTube by yourself. Does that work? Like, where you see a parent exhibiting a certain type of behavior and you tell him, oh, no, I know I'm doing it, but you don't do it. Like, if your father smoked, but your father said, don't smoke, did you end up smoking? Like, these are real questions. You know, like, my father gambled. And I remember my mom, like, you know, I'm young, so my mom used to be like, yo, one of the reasons I broke up with your father, he always gambled. She hated gambling. You know what I ended up doing? Gambling. I used to hate my father for a while because he had another family. He had left. And, you know what I mean? You know, just because I grew up with my mom and my grandmother, you start having some resentment. Like, why daddy ain't around? And, like, you can see the pain also in their faces. So you're like, damn, like, you just left us? Anyway, as I grew up to be a man, I'll be honest with y'all. I remember when I reconnected with him before he died, I always said this. It took for me to be a man for me to understand my dad, because I couldn't understand why he would do such a thing until I became a man and I realized I couldn't just only be with one woman for the rest of my life. You get what I mean? So, like, in a very interesting way, I kind of understood him. Now, granted, do I believe he should have been there a lot more in terms of his responsibilities because of his kids? Absolutely. But there was a lot of resentment for, like, damn, why couldn't you stay faithful to my mama for your whole life, nigga? Then you get older and you realize, nigga, you gonna stay faithful to one woman for your whole life? Your dad was in the same position. Y'all kind of the same almost. So it's one of those type of things. So I wonder, how much does that matter if you could tell people, you could tell your kid, yeah, you're watching me do this, but don't do it. Interesting. All right, let me keep playing.
Follow me. And, you know, I just said your dad is a unique individual, you know.
You see, he's dancing. You know what he really want to say? Just tell him your dad's a fucking billionaire and I do things differently. See, they're all saying this is why like Fresh and Fit is cool, right? Because there's some theory, they put some theories which is kind of like just true. Whether you believe in this high value man shit or not, like I believe in it, but I just believe that most niggas who think they're gonna be high value men just never will. Diddy clearly is. What Diddy trying to say, yo, when he says I'm a unique individual, yeah, I'm a 0.01% type of nigga. I'm one of the most valued niggas in either the dating marketplace or just in society, period, that any of these women would want to be with. So I play by different rules. So don't follow what you see Daddy doing, because Daddy could break the rules.
And yeah, I mean the truth.
He's stumped, and this is probably the part I can't relate to, because I think he's really I think they're at the age of dating. I think they're modeling and stuff, and I think he's thinking about it like, damn. He knows they're gonna watch this interview, and he wants to say it in the best way that makes sense, but there is no perfect way to say it. You know what I mean? Also, he has to balance on the opposite side. If he says, just don't be like them chicks that's on my roster that I'm fucking, the girls who he's actively piping out, they're all going to look at him and be like, wait, so you tell me that you would tell your daughter don't get down with this, but you got all of us in a fucking harem. You know what I mean? You probably got all of them in a group chat.
Just the uncut truth of what it is that, you know, your dad, that may not be what you like, or you may fall in love with somebody like your dad that's honest to you. You know what I'm saying?
What if when they're older, in their 20s, they bring home a 50-year-old man?
Damn. Hit that nigga with uppercut. He's trying to get that nigga to Javante Davis for this one. Again, you got to read gossip blog sites. They're accusing Diddy of dating the same girls as his kids. Like girls like that are 22. You know what I mean? Diddy's 52. Granted legal, right? But definitely frowned upon in society. And let's see how he answers it.
What would you say to that?
I really would just go on who really would love my daughters. I really wouldn't go on an age thing. You know what I'm saying?
Looks for the sub reason.
I'm 52, and
he capping.
I mean, I feel better than
he capping. He knew if his daughter walked in with the old wrinkly nigga, bro. You know, by the way, Diddy looks amazing for 52, right? 52 don't look like this. Could y'all come up with some other people in the industry, preferably not rap, or maybe could be rap, that's of over 50 years old, that I could bring up their pictures? You know, rap is very aesthetic, so some of these guys, they do a lot to take care of their look or restore or get these surgeries to restore hairlines or whatever. You know what I mean? Take wrinkles. Yo, Diddy been getting during quarantine, that nigga was getting the IV every day. Nigga, I don't do IVs at all, even when I'm sick. I hate needles. Apparently, that's some shit. They be doing all type of stuff to, like, you know what I mean? It's almost like trying to keep your youthfulness type shit. You know what I mean? There's a lot of this thing is, they'll call it ozone therapy or some shit like this. You know what I mean? They suck out all the blood out of your body and put it back in, all type of crazy stuff. But it's supposed to, like, replenish you, make you good. And so Diddy's taking care of himself really well for a 52-year-old. What's the average 52-year-old nigga looking like? Google that.
I really would just go on who.
Nigga said Samuel L. Jackson. Samuel L. Jackson is not no fucking 52, bro. Stop it. Stop it, dog. Let me go to the YouTube chat, man. YouTube chat, I'm here with y'all, man. I'm rocking with y'all too. Don't y'all get worried now. Let me see what y'all kicking in there. By the way, I got a Twitch chat on the screen. That's the Twitch subs. I'm about to put some YouTube shit over there too. Don't you get it fucked up. Let me see what y'all told my here. Holy. Oh, I gotta give out some mods. Hey, I want to give out some mods for the YouTube shit. Do I see anybody in here I know? Don't slice me. Stop playing, boy. Oh yeah, they kicking in the YouTube chat. I gotta pay attention to YouTube a lot more. YouTube always got more people than Twitch too. That's the funny part about it. Oh shit! Somebody said King of All Blacks is 60 and looks 35. Interview him. Wait, what? Who's King of All Blacks? Thank you for the donation, by the way. Oh, y'all getting lit in there. All right, let's keep watching this a little bit. I got both chats on the screen. Don't y'all worry. I got all y'all.
Who really will love my daughters, I really wouldn't go on an age thing. You know what I'm saying? Cause
capping, bro, capping, nigga. You ever see like your 30-year-old? This happened to me. My 30-year-old cousin. You know what I mean? This is like 5-6 years ago. Like when I'm in my mid-20s, and she brought home like a nigga who like 55, and everybody was nice to him, but low key everybody was just like, "Is this some sugar daddy?" Like everybody was talking shit. You get what I mean? Like everybody was kind of like the whole family was just like, "What is this?" type shit. You know what I mean? And they were just kind of like, I guess the women in my family, they were looking at it like, yo, is he just using her for sex or for youth? Is he just trying to drain her beauty? And it got to a point, especially like, you know, like they kept telling her, yo, you have to move on with your life because this guy, he's just trying to use you for your youth and beauty and all that type of shit. Like, this is an old dude. This is what it is. And again, I don't know Diddy like that, but I think Diddy's, just look at his face in this picture, nigga. Nigga, he ain't watching his fucking 22-year-old daughter bring through a fucking geriatric-looking nigga and be like, oh, this is fire. You know what I mean? Like, no, nigga. If his daughter bring through a nigga his age, nigga, they're squaring up, nigga. They're squaring the fuck up. Let's keep it 100.
Cause I'm 52, and I mean, I feel better than I've ever felt, and you know, and it's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I don't really think, you know, once people are adults, you know what I'm saying? Like if I'm like, you know, dating a girl from college or something, then maybe, you know, we should throw up the red flag. But we talking about if you're an adult, you got 2 kids, that's our choice. And I'm definitely, you know, fly than most, you know.
Young boys?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, young boys or, you know, whatever it is. Yeah, I mean, I'm just like timeless. I don't really feel time.
This is when I think, you know, I don't want to psychoanalyze this guy, right? But maybe, Kel Chapo, what's up, bro? I see you. Maybe Diddy's going through an age crisis. He goes into this rant about he hates when people call him OG or even Unc. He feels it's dismissive. He wants people to know he's still in the game. You know what I mean? Like, even when he's talking about, like, music and certain other things, it feels like, you know, obviously there's a competitive spirit with Diddy because, like, you know, he's just been one of the most competitive and most winning niggas of all time. Congratulations to him. But it almost kind of feels like Diddy's just kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, he's just kind of, like he's, I wouldn't even say he's Tom Brady hanging on the league. He's just motherfucking, who was like the old nigga who, remember when Brett Favre was playing like almost into his 50s? Niggas like, yo, Brett Favre, bro. Like, come on, dog. This nigga was like a fossil, like lining up. You know what I mean? Like, again, nothing wrong with aging. We're all going to age. I'm going to eventually, hopefully, pray to God, be like 50 one point, right? But it feel like Diddy's, like, he's trying to compete with his kids. You get what I mean? And, yo, you ever know a girl who has a mom who's young, and say the mom like 45, the kid like 20, but the mom dressed like the kid? The kids start wearing a bunch of, you know what I mean, whatever that's hot for women to wear, and the mom start dressing like that. She started competing with the daughter. Man, she trying to relive her youth. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? She not trying to, you know, it is what it is. Now, granted, I keep saying Diddy's a big exception because he's a billionaire. He could create his own reality. Niggas like him create their own reality. You get what I mean? Like, nobody really wants to hear a nigga who's 52 for the most part, unless you're Jay-Z, like, do music. But when you're Diddy, nigga, you fucking say R&B's dead, you do some other shit, you get everybody on the track, and you go drop some hits, nigga. That's what works. Feel me? That's how it goes. So, anyway.
Like, you know, sometimes when Cassie hit me with the OG, I take it as respect, but sometimes I be feeling like, you think you think I'm not here no more? Or you think we can't wrestle? You know what I'm saying? I mean,
what?
Yeah.
Last time you got into a wrestling and moved some furniture around, bro.
Hey, yo.
Don't say wrestle, Diddy. Say fight. Don't say wrestle.
Hey, yo, when I get on you, though.
No wonder that nigga slapped J. Cole in the fucking club, man. That nigga J. Cole was